Hello, I think I should be live. Hopefully nothing broke since last time. Okay, so last stream I was able to finish my hand that I started. I did the painting on stream and some of the rigging, but I did not end up animating it. So, just as a quick update, maybe hand close up, hand dot blend. This is what I end up with after putting like a bit more time off stream. I hope the music isn't too loud. Oh well. And it looks like this now. So it's moving. Just a bit, but yeah. The benches are like reacting to physics. It's done like with the jiggle bone add-on. I've also done this runes. I used the vegetation pack I put together with a friend and built this little scene using that. And the idea is like they have the camera going around in a circle like this. Maybe I will paint in a character in the middle, right there, where we can circle around. Maybe I will make a 3D model for that, but I don't know yet. That's like I just have to see what I will end up doing for that. But yeah, if I go outside the camera, you can even see like all the grass is like swaying in the wind gently like this, like the flowers as well, which is pretty neat. There's also trees that should be, yeah, they're moving slightly as well. Although the clover, I don't think I did that for the clover. I kind of just deactivated because it does tank the performance a bit. Yeah. There's that, go to the modifier, and then it's like animate. So now it's moving with the flowers as well. So yeah, this is what I have so far. And the mission I have for now is to paint a close-up of a face of the librarian. I do have the PRF open. Yeah. So I want to have something like this maybe in the end, with the same rigging animation I had for the eye. I did for the one of the time lapses I did. So I want to like rig the eye fully up so it can blink, open, and close, and all of that shenanigans. I also probably want to try to go for like an overexposed light source, so that all the lights are just being merged together into one shape. Because it would fit the environment, but I might end up doing multiple versions. I don't know how this will turn out yet. But yeah, that's the goal for now. So let's hope that I didn't suddenly forget how to draw stuff. I don't know if I want to go for a front-facing view or like something more dynamic like this. I think front-facing would be like the most simple thing to do. And I don't think I want to overcomplicate my life right now because all of this is pretty new to me anyways. This entire workflow. So I probably should keep it simple, at least for now. Okay, I think this is good enough to sketch. Hello, Silver Comet. I'm good. I'm painting a close-up of the face. Of a face. Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. It's all the painting I've done before actually paying off. That's kinda nice. Oh, yes, the character does have a story. I like the build a story. I have like a few things in mind, but it is nothing too concrete yet. But if you want to hear the lore, I'm happy to go into detail. Okay, okay. Then, I mean, so like for context, one of my favorite game series is Nier Automata, like the Nier series in general. And the vibes of that are just immaculate. And there is like the library in Nier Replicants, or Reincarnation if you go back to the, not the remake, but the older one. And there's like this library in the in the first city. I haven't actually finished the game. It doesn't matter. And it's basically this idea that's kind of devoid of meaning. And in Automatas, you have the. Have you played the game? I mean, the game is really old at this point, so I'm just gonna go with the spoilers. I don't think I can talk about this without that. It's basically like a meaningless world, and that's because you have the androids fighting against the robots, but both of their creators died. The aliens who invaded the Earth with the robots, they passed away, and so did and so did the humans, the creators of the androids. So you have a war being like built out between machine life forms, the androids and the machines, for like a creator that doesn't exist anymore, which sets up this inherently meaningless world. And I just kind of in love with that idea. I think it's so cool to think, okay, you have like this meaningless world, and just have people in this world that try to cope with that reality of like, what does it actually mean to be alive? Like, what does it mean to be like? Why are we here? Is this the end of it all? It's also like really heavily referencing nihilism in Nietzsche, which is kind of fun. But if you look at that game series, this is basically the foundation of the inspiration for me of what I kind of want to accomplish. So like to the character I'm making right now, like she is the librarian of like the an infinite library. I don't know. Do you know the library of Babel? I like it's the concept of like imagine a library where every possible word or like every human knowledge has been like recorded in. It's infinite, so like it contains gibberish from like just random text, but it also contains all the knowledge that could ever exist. And in my head, this character that I'm creating, like she is the guardian of that very library. Maybe not, I mean, not the library of Babel, but like something similar to that. It's like a library of like infinite wisdom. And I really like moral ambiguity, so she does not care about good or evil. So like her entire deal is like her entire idea is only to preserve knowledge. She doesn't care what the knowledge is being used for. Knowledge is neither good or bad. It just is. So her only goal as like the guardian of the library is to ensure that it remains stable. That's like it remains built. That the books don't get destroyed. No, there are no residents. She's alone. The library just is. There is no, like, so to say, deeper meaning. You have like the guardian of the library, who is alone, and then you get visitors. But yeah, that's all I have so far. Like, the idea I have for like the short animation I want to do is like her experiencing the library being destroyed. It's like her sole reason to exist is just being stripped away from the character. Like, where does that leave one? Yeah, no, that's the basic idea. Does she have mares to gather knowledge? Yes, I'm open to that idea. Like having like creatures and stuff that are going inside of a library. Like if you have seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, there is the desert library which has like a giant owl as a guardian. That's also like coming kind of close to what I envision for this. And I think the chapter on the Avatar, like that one ends with the Guardian taking the entire library down because he found out that they used information in the library to harm other people. But I mean, like, she is more ambiguous and doesn't care about that fact. And yes, immortal. Very much immortal. But you know, I have a lot of like I have a lot of work ahead of me fleshing this out because I am of the opinion like it's always easy to talk about ideas, but until it exists, it's worthless. And it's like there's like I don't know where I heard this the first time, but ideas are cheap. Does this military come across? Yes, like she's totally detached from the world. I mean, like right now, like all the world building I have in my head is like more of a loose idea than something concrete. I have like this few story bits in my head that I would want to show, but more than that, I don't really have anything. I will have to see as I explore this world, and I just have to see as I keep doing this. Yes, like I mean she is the walking. I mean she pretty much knows everything there is as well. Yes, she also lives in love. It's a home. It's everything. Like imagine her being like the little human incarnation of the library. Like the library cannot exist without her. Like if you like in these illustrations, like I had to say, oh yeah, she's literally using the environment, the books around her, like to do magic and like fight with the books. So they're very much like intertwined with each other. And yes, in my mind, this library would be a hidden location. Or maybe not as much as a location, rather than just a space somewhere. I mean, I like the idea of having a physical place of where the library is, but at the same time, it doesn't need to be. I'm really open, like, and flexible, like, to see what I will need when I put together a more fleshed out story, basically. I think this is what it all boils down to. I'm willing to change the lore and the world building in service of the storytelling that I want to do at some point. Using history and paper as a weapon. Like as the foundation of a power. That's yeah, no, that's a neat idea. Echoes of the past coming. Wait, that kind of reminds me of the one anime that's like that was like supposedly kind of controversial because they have like Hitler in it. I think it was Petals of the Past. I don't think it's airing now, but like I think it's supposed to soon. Like I'm low-key very excited for that. Like it sounds so insane. Yeah, I'm really curious on how they actually handled that. Mm. Yes, I agree. I agree. I mean, as long as they don't glorify anything that they shouldn't be doing, then I think it's all fun. Does she try to make another in the future? No, on my hand, in my head, it's like this kind of ambiguous feeling because she's in a way trapped by the library itself as well. She's the guardian of it, so like she can't leave the place. She's bound to it. But like if it gets destroyed, like it would mean like she's losing her purpose in life, but at the same time it sets her free to like go out into the world. Yes, she would start exploring the world. And then, I don't know, from there I think I have like a bunch of opportunities to like just have like this... like this walking knowledge while walking around the world and being kind of... Because I mean, like, she only knows Slavic, so like everything in the real world is just like totally foreign to her. And I think that would be kind of fun. It's like I could explore the world building like through the lens of a child, almost. Or like a very smart child, basically. Like if everything is new, like every little thing is just like a stimulus overload. That just sounds really fun to do. Okay. Oh yeah, I did that, and I should do this on the other side too. Yes, exactly. Reading about it and experiencing something can be expressed. Yes. Yes, exactly that. Like experiencing something and knowing about something, those are like completely two different things. And it's like, and the other side, like no human is acting real rational. There's always like this subjective insanity in everything we do. And that's just something that wouldn't make sense to her because it just doesn't. Okay, I think slowly I need to start cleaning actually things up. Actually I don't know. Oh yes. It's like it's like, you know, like it's like once you get like a really comfortable mattress to sleep on, you can't really go back to sleeping on the floor. You know? Or like if you have like something like really delicious to eat for the first time in your life, it's like, oh my god. It's like everything else beyond that is going to be like kind of disappointing. I was like, oh, like remember this amazing dish I had? Like this is so bad in comparison. I think I need to make the face a bit smaller though. Oh god, at some point I also need to do the layer management and break everything up into different chunks so I can animate it. Oh god. It's gonna be worth it though. Does she? Yes, she does. I mean, while being a model, I was like, it's still very much human. At least in a way human. That's also like one of the parts that I like really kind of enjoy about nihilism. It's just how human-centric the entire philosophy is. Like, it rejects the presence of a god. It doesn't believe in any higher powers. It believes the only thing that we have is what it's each other. And we just kind of have to cope with the fact that there is nothing else to rely on. And I do think there's some beauty in that. Something like that. I don't think quasi-human would be fitting, because I do need to explain some of the like being a model, knowing an entire library, like having this vast amount of knowledge. But you know, like something akin to human. Does she have a power source? I don't know. I haven't thought that much about that yet. It is I mean, as I said, like it's like it really depends on what I need for the story to like put into place later. Like, what is a cool visual for the moment I need. It would be kind of sick though if the power source would literally be books and knowledge. The number of humans is very low. Oh god, those are good questions. Is the number of humans very low? I don't know. I don't know. But I would imagine so. Like, I mean, like, if the world is post-apocalyptic, which I kind of envision to be, I guess the number of humans would be very low. As a necessity. So, yeah. I think that would make sense. how far has technology advanced? Medieval fantasy. I do believe some magic engineering would be nice in there, but not too far. Not really. I have like some feelings about the stereotype of like fantasy being always like in the medieval stasis, but it does make sense. Like it makes things easier. I think also like just more believable. Muchi won the end of the world after learning the inevitability of human ending. No, I don't think so. Because I mean, it's like post-apocalyptic. There's still humans around, so they're still around. They're not dead yet, you know? They're in the process of like rebuilding society to the best of their extent. It will be more of like just trying to help them get along as best as possible. Are the other entities also encouragement that roam the world? Don't know yet. I have to see what I do with the world building in that regard. But I mean, I think I said it earlier, but like I'm not a big fan of coming up with like too many ideas and not having anything to show for that. So I think like if there are other entities, I would probably want to concept them first before making up my mind about what they should be. Because like there's also like this very like common idea of not common idea, but like a lot of things that sound cool actually don't look cool in a visual way. And that happens quite a bit, I feel. If you like only come up with ideas. Like putting pen to paper relatively soon when doing these things is really useful. Useful because of that. So yeah, I still have like so many open gaps. That's why it's like it's more of like an idea rather than like a concrete world. I do want to flesh this out, but it's going to be quite a while. Okay, I think... Let me get the eye. Let's be lazy. Would the library be destroyed because of her knowledge being able to help in rebuilding? Don't know yet. Don't know yet. All I have is the feeling. This is... I'm so sorry that I cannot give like concrete information, but I still have to figure that out. I just know. I mean, in my brain, it got more attacked. Like the library got destroyed by like an attack by like a war. That she at some point just lost. But after that, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, she like if the library was attacked like I'm planning, she should have died. Because, I mean, the library and her are the same entity in a weird way. It's not really possible for, like, one exists without the other. So, in that regard, I have to see what sort of, like, loophole they had to, like, for her to find that she still lives. Or like maybe it was just an accident. Would her familiars be birds? Oh yeah, I'm thinking like owls and stuff. Owls are smart. I mean, I would basically go through the animal kingdom and look at like the notoriously like smart animals and then turn them into characters to be her subordinates. Like birds, owls, maybe foxes. Yeah. No, I also like really want to base all of this on European folklore, because I don't think we have that much like more unique fantasy based on that. They're like referencing like remote myths and legends, except like vampires and like werewolves. But I don't really. I mean, that's not like vampires aren't even European folklore. Like if we want to get like into the story, we would be talking about the Strigoi, which is a Romanian thing, and the entire Dracula thing is pop culture. Like the entirety of vampires is pop culture inherently. Like all of them are based on one singular book that people were like, oh yeah, no, that's a nice archetype. And then they've just been like used and bastardized till like the end of time now. But then there's like so many cool things we have in normal folklore as well. It's like a lot of water spirits, a lot of like just house ghosts that help you out around the house. There's so much to be explored, but so little has been done with that. So I really want to like use more of that in the world building. Okay, I think it's finally time to make my brush a bit smaller and start cleaning. For real now. I get a few clean edges and whatnot. Okay, I think I would call it here. Like keep it a short stream. I'm feeling kinda weak. Anyways, thanks for hanging, Silver Comet. Maybe I'll be back soon.